One.
Guys, welcome back to Between the Ropes of Reality. We are your hosts, myself, Manny, Alex,
Hey guys, what's up?
and we have a special guest here today, Natalie, our dearest
Hello.
friend. How you doing?
Great. Doing good.
Good. It's awesome. We're happy to have you here. Really appreciate your time and your efforts in being here. This really means a lot to us.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah. Alex,
So,
you alright, bro?
yeah, I'm good. I was waiting for you guys to
Alright.
talk. So we wanted to kind of, I wanted to at least wait until we had a bigger platform before we brought guests on. But at the same time, I thought if we do bring guests on, they can help us get more outreach, more of an audience to come in and watch us do our thing, watch us talk our shit, and just mess around.
I agree. I
Definitely.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how
Gotta
we
grow
how we
some
doing?
way.
Yeah.
True, true. One way to go big or go home, That's like a saying that everywhere you go.
So,
Hmm.
Nat, tell us what you've been doing. Tell us if you have any projects happening soon. I know that recently you texted us about how your husband, Oliver, who I've known my whole life, and your kids are starting a channel or a page on Facebook.
Yes. So my kids decided to be entrepreneurs. They're kidpreneurs. So they're like making like slime and they're selling it. And we're waiting because they wanna take pictures, they wanna do the whole thing. So we're just waiting on that for them to like officially start. So I'm excited about it.
And it's a good thing their mom is a photographer. So, you can help him out on that department and help him out with other design
Yeah.
stuff because you're also a designer.
Correct. Yes. Yes. I have like a jewelry thing going on right now. And I mean it's working, so we're just gonna keep it at that for now.
How these kids are smarter than me and they're already making money. Damn. I'll have to find another part-time job then. Alex, is your work hiring, man? I mean, let me come work with
Work.
you.
I'm barely working right now. My gig, it's gig, so it's whenever I have whenever there's an event going on. That's when I work. I'm actually, I'm not going to school this semester because of some issues with financial aid and things like that. So I'm gonna take this semester to kind of find myself, get myself a full time job, make money, so that I can also support my uh, my my dreams of being a filmmaker, but also working a job in a studio of being a photographer.
Yeah, man. Awesome. That's good. That's mad respect with that. And take a break from your things to recoup. That's good. That's really good. That's I pray and hope that everything goes as planned as you set them out.
Yeah, man. When I actually found out like 2 3 weeks ago that financial aid decided to kind of pull away because of I found out today that the real reason was because I transferred to FAU, which is Florida Atlantic University, from Broward College, and I guess they dug up my path in Broward College, which I withdrew a bunch of classes, and I was failing some because when I was at Broward College, I didn't really care about school. I was just going because my mom wanted me to go. But I think with my associates, I can get a good enough job to kind of put myself out there more.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then it, so how long so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna like take a break until the end of the semester and then go back in the summer or in the fall, or how does that work?
So yeah, I'm gonna take a break right now and uh, work and go back in the summer. Take 2 3 classes. It is summer, so they don't let you take that many classes. And then go back in the fall and hopefully graduate by December of this year.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh yeah.
So, Nat, you mentioned about your jewelry line. Is that the Groovy Witch?
It is the Groovy Witch Studio. Yes, I actually just got I signed a contract to submit some stuff to a mall in a store. So I'm working on that right now. So I've been like every day down here for like till like 2 a.m. trying to like build up my inventory to take like a bunch of stuff, and let's see where it goes. I hope it goes pretty far,
Wow,
honestly.
Uh,
wow.
that's awesome.
That see, you can't be afraid to take those steps into making a name for yourself. I was for a while.
Right.
I had the opportunity to go to New York a while ago and work for Viacom, which they own BET, Comedy Central, VH1. But I just had to hold off on that because
Nice.
I had a group of friends that we were gonna make movies together, but that fell through. And um, I regret the fact that I didn't make the the jump, because I could have been
Right.
probably on some big sets by now, but I decided not to make the jump, and I decided to hold myself back for people that I don't even talk to anymore.
Right. So I do have something to say about that. Don't do that again. Don't do that again.
No, yeah, for
People,
sure.
you cannot wait for people, because once you start waiting for people, it's like the worst thing that you can do to yourself, because then you don't grow, right? So like if I would have waited and I would have been like, nah, you know what, I'm not gonna sign this contract, because then I'd have to make all this jewelry and I'd have to do all these things. Fuck that. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
just
you can
not
curse. You can
not
curse.
gonna. Okay, yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait for anything or anyone, and I really think that you should never do that again. Okay.
No, for sure. I learned my lesson. And to those people that did me wrong, fuck you guys. You know who you are. Um, just
Sorry,
recently,
I love
actually,
you.
just recently when we went to a film festival, I kind of learned who one of that person was. They came back into my life, and they were like, "Oh no, let's be friends. I don't know why you ever stopped talking to me." Da da da. And when our film won the award for best for in the category of horror films for best cinematography. Since they were the cinematographer, they took the trophy and they were like hyping me up, saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna make your copy. You can have it." They still haven't talked to me since. I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done. Like letting people walk all over me. It's I'm done with that.
No jodas. What the fuck? That is
Who are
so
they?
rude.
I'm gonna beat them up. Who are they? So give me their names. Give me their emails.
Right. Who are they?
Want their faces.
Shit, I'll send you all their information. I'll send you all their information.
Do it. I got
Oh my
connections in there. Give me a call.
gosh.
So
That's so horrible.
Yeah, that's
MacBerry,
crazy.
MacBerry, I'm coming for your ass.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Calm down,
I'm
calm down,
name
calm down.
dropping. I don't give a
N-
fuck.
Hey, hey.
Name drop.
Calm down, calm down. We can't have. We don't have enough money to do a boxing match. Okay.
Don't ever.
We can do. We can do
One.
street fights in the backyard.
Build our own makeshift wrestling ring and slam them on it. So Manny, anything going on with you?
Let's see. Well, I mean, I got a job, not a job, but I mean, I've been working this dealership. It's called Subaru. I'm a technician, so I've been there since last year September. I want to say, yeah, so like September, so like a couple months or so. Um, I mean, really not much. I mean, just like staying healthy, keep myself motivated and keep myself going. I got a couple of projects that I'm doing, so and I got some of those done already. So nothing too crazy. One I'm working on right now is holding out for a bit, so it's in the next couple, 3, 4, God knows how long. So yeah, that's about it.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
Sweet.
also guys, I recently gone back into streaming, gaming and stuff. Manny actually got me back into Fortnite. I was so hesitant in playing Fortnite, but then one of our best friends, Brian, because I don't see him anymore. He moved away, and he just, I just don't see him. And we were playing Call of Duty one day. He was like, "Yo, let's play Fortnite." I was like, "I don't want to play Fortnite. I haven't played that since 2018 or 2017. I don't want to touch it again." And then I do remember that they had the no build, so I told them fine, I'll try it out again, and we played no build, and I just been like streaming Fortnite. I've been having fun with it. I haven't caught a victory on it yet, but one day.
We did caught one yesterday, but I mean that wasn't live stream, which unfortunate. But that one is that's a memorable moment right there. That one we just keep in the books.
Natalie, your kids play Fortnite, right?
They do. Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft.
Roblox, Minecraft. Oh
Yeah, they're like really into that.
my god, Roblox is so fun.
I remember the day the playing.
Oh, I know. I saw.
I remember the day the playing Fortnite when I was in middle school. I would stay up till 5 in the morning just playing Roblox. With this online friend that I had. Um, and we were just having.
Online friend talking to strangers, Alex.
Stranger danger.
Uh-oh.
As a kid,
Hey kids, you want some
growing
candy?
up, strangers were no danger to me. And then you grow up and you start having a phone, and then you start realizing everything that's happening around the world with strangers, what they're doing to kids. I'm like, oh, no more strangers.
No, because have you guys done Omegle?
I've
Nah,
seen
Did you
oh
guys
videos.
my,
ever do Omegle?
I've done it before. I've
never.
seen videos. I don't like.
I don't.
I don't mess with that.
That shit was scary. I was like 14, no, like 13, 14 going on that shit with my cousin at like night with my sister too. And there would just be like fucking dicks like popping up everywhere. We're just like, what the fuck is happening? It
No,
was so
I
terrifying.
think what you're talking about 14, 15 years ago, that wasn't Omega. That was chat roulette.
Chat roulette.
Yeah.
What is that? I've never heard of it. I'm
No,
sorry, sir.
you never heard of chat roulette?
Oh,
No,
Chat roulette was
no.
Omega before Omega.
Oh, so maybe it was that. But I remember Omegle and like we would like meet all these kinds of people like all over like the freaking world. It was insane.
Chat roulette was
I
the
was
It was
same
poor. I
exact
pretty
didn't have
thing.
it.
intense.
Chat roulette was the same exact thing. Did you guys actually hear that they're shutting down Omega?
Yeah.
I think they already did.
Yeah, they did. So I follow a bunch of TikTokers that make their money off of Omega, and I noticed one of them.
Wow.
I noticed that one of them completely went AWOL because MIA because he can't make content anymore if that's what he's mainly based around, and it's gone. So it's like I kind of feel bad for these people that made a living off of Omega. Like, well, what are they gonna do now?
OnlyFans.
Damn. Oh, oh my gosh, that sucks.
Manny, why don't you
That's
start one?
crazy. Hell no. Nah, that's against my religion. No, no, no. No.
Guys,
I forbid
Yes,
that.
remember, Manny is a child of God. Okay?
Yes. Alex, who doesn't. You know what? We're not going to that topic because
no,
get a little personal.
we could,
No, we get a little.
we
No,
could,
we get a little
we
personal.
could. I'm atheist,
Like
guys.
that. It's like so. Like no. Here's the thing. Like this is what like I'm gonna be honest with you, Alex. I didn't like you when I found out that you're atheist because I was like, oh, I don't want to be friends with you because I don't like. It's just like I have a thing for people when they say like, "Oh, there's no such thing as God and this and that." I believe in science. I'm like, okay, and then like it goes a whole to a debate, which I don't really go into it because like it's just gonna be a scale where like we're both wasting breath and we're both gonna be to a point where like, is there gonna be an end to this? And my opinion, no, because it's a continuation. And then when I found out more about you, Alex, I'm like, okay, so this guy's cool. And I found out that I read somewhere that it's okay to have an open minded to a person who's not religious as you or who doesn't believe in the same God as you do. They may have a God of their own or they don't have a God, but they know for a fact that they are living every day and they be alive every day. So like to me,
Right.
I always tell people like, if you're not religious, like, hey, I'm just gonna tell you this. Like I always tell people it's like, be thankful that you're alive today because you could have been dead tonight or last night. You could be dead in your sleep. So, and every day is a precious day. So you gotta live on that with that. And that's what I tell myself every day when I wake up. And I tell my friends, my family, my siblings as well too, everybody that I know that I talk to, and I tell them about that. And then, even though I was like, even if you're not religious, I'm just telling how I see it and how you do it, and then just go on with your day.
Yeah, that's just how
So,
that's just how I live life. I choose to just live day. I don't like to wallow in the past. I just look forward
hmm
to what's gonna happen next. So,
yep.
I'm not gonna think about
I mean,
what so and so did to me yesterday. I'm gonna just put my mind in the past and move forward because that's how life really is intended to do. Like I don't like holding grudges. That's not good for you. That's not good for your health. You're always looking at this person like, oh, I hate this person because they did this and this to me. No, if you do something
hmm
bad to me, like someone does something bad to me, I'm gonna just stop talking to that person. I'm just moving on. I'm not gonna deal with it because I'm not. I don't want to.
hmm
I already have enough headaches going on in my life, health issues, all that. I don't want to add something else to my plate.
right, right. I
Yeah.
mean, I also wanted to say that it really sucks though, like when people like shove down their religions down people's throats. I think that's fucking weird. But
Mhm.
thankfully, Manny, you've never done that. You're awesome for that. So thank you.
Thank you. You're
But I
welcome.
am not atheist. I am Christian, but I also believe that the universe is very powerful and it brings you a lot of things. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what that would be. Like, I don't know. I don't even think that's a religion, to be honest with you.
To be honest,
Because like
I'm not really atheist. I believe more in science than I do in a greater power. I just
okay, I
choose.
feel that.
Yeah, I just believe. I just want to believe that no God created us. It was just like the way of life and just like the Big Bang theory. Like a Milky Way exploded or however it was, and it just created life.
So, wouldn't it be considered a staunch Scientologist?
Not Scientology.
I
That's a
mean,
cult. He's a part of a
no.
cult.
I mean, because like it's like I remember because like the weirdest thing is I had a conversation with my mom because we were talking about actors and movies, like how Tom Cruise is making like another movie
Tom
or he already
Cruise.
did, like,
Hmm.
and I didn't know his belief was staunch Scientologist, where just like he
Never
believes
heard
in
of it.
science. It's like it's a legit thing. Like it's not. I don't know if it's considered
Yeah.
a religion, but it's like a legit thing. Like you believe in science, so like you believe everything was made by science and not by made by God. So I mean, like, and I was like, oh, and I was very like shocked because like I thought he was like a Christian or Catholic or something, but
Yeah,
and then like
but think about it. How do people get created? Not by some miracle. They get created because two people get together and make a baby. They use science to bring a person to life.
yeah,
God doesn't
I
do
mean,
that.
yeah, I mean, well, I mean, I
Sure.
and then oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I can tell you in the book how it goes, but again, like I don't down throw people, but like how I believe and what I read in the book is what we were taught, and what you were taught was different the way I was, and I tell people is like
Trust me, I
I
would read the
don't
same
like.
book. I would read
Oh
the
yeah,
same book.
yeah.
I grew up Catholic, and I went
Mm-hmm.
through my first communion. I went through all that. I went to church school. It's just uh, as I developed and had a brain of my own, I kind of went with my own beliefs that God. I'm not gonna say God isn't real or Jesus isn't real because Jesus. I believe Jesus is real. He was a person that was
Mm-hmm.
written about.
Right.
It's like Alexander the Great. It's like Julius Caesar. Just a person that that was idolized to the extreme and written about. That just that. So God to me that can be like that can be anyone, but and I don't think of him as like a higher power. I just think of him like someone that people want to go to for like the higher power, the one that created everyone. That's just me.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah.
Um, to add to that though, I was actually raised Catholic. My mom put me in like, those like what are they called? I don't even remember. I kind of like just block that fucking memory out of my mind because I just cannot like think about it. She put me in the youth group.
Oh yeah, that's exactly
Mm-hmm.
Were you a
what I was
part of a
in.
youth group?
Yeah.
Yes. So she put me in a youth group. I fucking hated it. I didn't like it. I went probably like two, three times. Then I dipped. I was like, no, thank you, mom. I turned 18 and I was just like, okay, I think that I believe more in the Christian, like realm of things than the Catholic. I can't fuck with like the saint thing. I don't know. It's just not something that I could sit there and praise.
Mm.
So, um, so that's why I'm kind of more into like, yes, there's a God, and I honestly believe that he helps us and all this stuff. And if I pray, like, I'm pretty sure that he hears my prayers. But I also think that the universe and manifestation is like really big too. Like, I don't know, it's so weird because I think there's a God, but I also think that the universe is just like because I don't know how to explain it, but you guys get what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I get you.
yeah, like I think that like manifesting and all that stuff is like real too. I mean, it's not like brujeria or anything or santeria. I don't fuck with that. But
Shit,
but like,
where's my Ouija board at?
No,
right, I did that
no,
shit once. I did it once, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I shit myself. I was
I ain't
so
doing it.
fucking scared. No, I had these little Blanquita friends, right? And they were like, "Oh, it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. It's all fine." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." I tried to be
So,
cool. I was like, what? I was 16, and some scary shit went on in that house. The lights were flickering, and I was like, "You know what? I'm a dip. I'm not gonna stay here for this. No, thank you."
yeah,
I,
no,
That
I
was so
never,
scary.
I've
I,
never played any of those like Ouija.
oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, and Alex came back.
Oh,
How you doing,
Eddie's
man?
back.
You
What in the world is happening? Sorry, guys, technical
good?
issues right now. Um,
You good?
trying to fix this.
I know we want to see your face. We miss it.
I'm talking to the podcast,
Right.
not you guys. Um, technical issues, guys. There we go. Fixed it. But yeah, I told Manny this. I played the Ouija board before a few times, more than probably 3 times. Because I believe, like, I also believe. So going back to religion, I don't believe in like I said, like in a greater God, whatever. But I do believe in supernatural and ghosts and stuff like that because I've experienced that stuff secondhand. Um,
Yo, same here. I have some stories. Keep going.
Um, so one of my best friends, Chris, Manny talked to him. We played with him. Um,
Cool
we
guy. Cool guy.
great guy. He actually made the music for my stream. He just like here. He makes music.
Oh, nice.
He makes beats. He goes here. You want to use this for the stream and podcast? Here, take it. Um, but I remember the one time, but not the first time we played it, but one of the like maybe third time we were playing it in my room and it just like he's like, I'm not gonna touch it. I'll be there around you. I'll ask questions, but I'm not gonna touch it. And he was like, it started spelling out a name, and he looking at it and looking at me. He goes, I never told you about this person. How the hell are you getting it? It was his uncle, who
No, no,
it was like his
no.
great uncle that passed. That he used to know when he was a kid, and then it was his grandma. I was like, Chris, Chris, what the hell is going on? Um, yeah, it was insane. And then there was a time that we played in a abandoned hospital in Miami Gardens. Uh, I don't know, Nat, if you know the one I'm talking
What?
about. I don't know if you know the one I'm talking about
Yes.
by the Top Golf.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly the one I thought about.
Yeah, we played the Ouija board there. My friend, my
No.
other friend John, Manny also played with him before. My other friend
I don't want to be
John.
friends with these guys anymore. Nope. 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 Nope.
Uh, so my other friend John, he had a windbreaker on, and normally and it was no wind. It was just like one of his favorite things to wear, so he was always wearing it, no matter if it was hot, cold, whatever. No wind outside at all. All of a sudden, we see him get tugged, like his body jerked, and we were like, "What is going on?" He goes, "Dude, I just got tugged." Immediately after he got tugged, we heard from inside the building, this little girl yell out, "Help!"
No.
That's
Do you
not
see? That is where I'm out. No,
that's not
hell no.
that's not even the craziest
Where's
story.
my
That we
Where's
went
my rosemary? Hold on. Let me find my rosemary.
Right, right, right,
your
right.
rosary.
Get
You
that
mean your
shit.
rosary?
Rosary. Sorry. Yeah, the rosary. Rosemary is
So
the seasoning. My
that's not
bad.
even the crazy part of the story. There was we went back to my house. We played it. We wanted to really test it out. So we went to my house in my garage. We played it there, Then we hit.
Doris is gonna kick your ass.
Oh, she knows about this. She knows about this. Um,
Oh my god!
so we're just in the middle of playing. Garage is closed. All of a sudden, shit starts flying off the shelf. Shit starts flying
Nope.
off the shelf. Uh,
Yep.
um, and then, so after we're done playing, I put it away. We can't find it. I go back to the hospital. It's right there. It is fucking there. It just somehow appeared at the hospital.
Yep. Good night, guys.
Disappeared from my room and ended up back at the hospital.
Nah.
No,
Nah.
no,
Nah.
no,
Nah.
That
You
was the
need
crazy part of the story.
Jesus.
no, thank you.
There's some holy water. Just like this around the house. Something somebody else. Sana sana corita rana. All that stuff, bro. All that. All that.
He needs Vicks.
Yeah.
And then not only that,
It
like,
went into the hospital.
yeah, it literally just teleported back. We were like, what the fuck?
Tonyo, there's no way.
Yeah, it literally went back. I
No, I can't.
was like, well, there goes
Alex,
that.
what?
Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight.
Good. Let's play Fortnite.
No, because yesterday, have you guys ever seen the movie Midsummer?
Yeah.
Watched it for the first time yesterday. I shit myself. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How do people watch that and they're like, yup, that was a good movie. I like that one right there. That was great. Thanks.
I've seen all the Conjuring
Absolutely
movies in a
fucking
row.
not.
I can't.
No, bro. I
I
only
can't
saw
watch that.
the first one and I was done.
I've seen all the Conjuring movies in a row. I was bored. I was like, I have
Hell
HBO
no.
Max. They have all the Conjuring movies here in order. I'm watching them. I stayed up till 4 in the
No.
morning watching them.
No way. So when I was little, I actually lived in Hialeah. Woo, Hialeah girl, yes, for like 3 years or something like that, right? And we lived in an apartment, and that fucking apartment, someone hung themselves in it.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And we didn't know. Yes, we didn't know. So, ew, I'm getting like goosebumps talking about it. But literally, it was so haunted that we would see shit at night. Like my sister had to get I don't want to say it was an exorcism, but she needed to get like a detachment from her
What
because
the fuck?
the guy, yes, the guy that lived there, what he attached himself to her. She was always depressed, always crying, and it was because of him. And then we found out later that he hung himself in that house.
Holy shit!
Yes. Yeah. And then like we would see shit at night. Like my dad would put us to sleep and we had bunk beds. You know those wooden bunk beds, the really nice ones?
Yeah.
So we had so we had that, right? And fucking I was the top bunk, she was the bottom bunk, and I promise you there was a night that we thought my dad came in and he talked to us and everything, but he was like a dark ass figure. And we were like, what the fuck? Who is that? And then we literally like we couldn't even like I'm telling you, like it was so fucking we couldn't sleep that night. Yes, same.
Yo,
We
you guys
couldn't
can't
sleep
see
that night. It
but
was
I'm getting
so
goosebumps
scary.
too.
Bro, my arms are over my
Yeah,
air.
bro, it was so
Arm here,
terrifying.
look at this. You see a straight line? Look at that. Look at that. That's sticking up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so scary. Like we really thought it was my dad. The next day we asked my dad and my dad was like, I was sleeping.
What the
We were
fuck?
like, what?
What
We're
the
like, no
fuck?
way, you were not sleeping. We were so fucking scared. Like my sister hates talking about it. It was so scary.
You
It was
know,
terrifying.
to this day, I still hear shit around the house after playing the Ouija board because I feel like I released something in the house. But
No, 100% you did.
no, yeah,
For
of course, yeah, for
sure you
sure.
did because apparently that's like a portal and shit, and you opened it. Fuck that. I would never do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, well, do you know the actual like actual meaning, like real facts of the Ouija board, or do you guys just based off?
I do not. If you know it, I would love to know.
Yeah,
To be honest.
Manny,
Okay.
enlighten us.
Okay. So okay. Okay. So there's a fun fact about these things. So before I tell you about that, you know how people say knock on wood, like knock on wood, and like that's just something like, oh, like for good luck and
Right.
like your bad, like prevent karma. Actually, knock on wood means that you're opening the door for the demon to come in. So during the early times, I believe like in 16s, 1500s, I believe maybe longer than that, when people say knock on wood, what they will do is knock on the tree bark, knock on wood, like during the 3 in the morning, and what they do is they open a door for a portal for a demon or a beast to come through into the real world, so they can actually terrorize people or take over human bodies and actually happen. So, and then with Ouija boards, so Ouija boards, people play it just because for fun, shits and giggles. But actually, you actually talking to, if you do it at 3 a.m., here's the thing. If you play Ouija board at 3 in the morning, exactly on the dot, and you play until 3:30 or through until 4 in the morning, you actually open a portal of gates of hell. So what you're actually doing is you're talking to somebody that they think is your grandpa, your grandma, or your uncle, but it's actually not them. It's actually a demon talking to you and
Yes.
trying to reel them into your body
You know
or
what's
in
crazy,
the
Manny?
hemisphere
You know
where
what's
you're
crazy
at.
about that? Um,
What?
so I know some demon names, right? And
Mm-hmm.
there have been times where I played, and you can tell the demon because there's a specific name. There's a name that's spelled out Z-O-Z-O.
Yeah,
So
Zozo. Zozo's the most one in the demon Ouija board. Like,
Manny,
and
you're not supposed to say
because
the
Zozo,
name. You're not supposed to say the name.
what was
Um,
a good dude?
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I feel queasy.
but yeah, I remember I was playing one time by myself. I was stupid. I still do it. I don't give a fuck. Um, but I was playing by myself, and I was asking, is there anyone here? And immediately it would go from like a really fast Z-O-Z-O-Z-O, just repeatedly over and over,
No.
just
Fuck
over
that.
and over.
Nope.
And I and
Where's my
I
Bible?
You
and I remember I said goodbye immediately, but and I left the planchette, the piece that had like little glass in it
Mm-hmm.
that you look through. I left it
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the fucking board. I ran
Mm-hmm.
out of my room. I came back. That shit was flipped over and on the ground.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to move it onto the board where you said bye bye, and then once you say bye bye, and then you
No, no,
leave it
no,
off the
no, no.
board. You don't put it
I
back on the board.
I said goodbye, but I forgot to take it off.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's where you made a mistake. You just left it on the board because it can still control. It still sense that you're controlling it, but you're not actually doing it. So move on its own. So that's why I don't. That's why I don't mess with Ouija boards because I read facts about it and I understand like some meaning of it. But like those things are like very serious. Like my mother actually didn't play, but her friends did, and then one of her friends got sick and was actually I believe was possessed or something. I can't remember exactly,
No,
but like,
stop. Oh my god.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So that's why I don't play those things. I don't play knock on wood. That's why I tell people don't say knock on wood. I tell them saying like don't play the Ouija board, don't call the names out. Like even like a Bloody Mary, that's a real thing. Don't even play that game
Oh
either.
yeah, no,
Don't even say the name.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. No, I've heard legends
And
about
like
that and stuff.
yep,
Yeah.
and like the paper where like you put like a it's like a I don't know what it's called, but like it's like a yes and no, and you put a pencil between.
Yes.
So like you go like
Yes.
this. Okay, so that's actually another portal game
Oh, I
that you're
know. I
allowing a
know.
demon to come in.
I know.
Yeah. hmm So if you and Natalie, so like there's like remember that like back then like the piece of paper you put yes and no and then yes and no and you put a
Yes. Yeah.
pencil.
And then
So
it's like,
that's actually
and
another that's another demon game.
it's like you ask Charlie, "Are you here?" And it's supposed to like turn to
Yeah.
yes or no.
No. No. Oh my god. Ugh. God, I'm getting like I want to throw up.
Call me crazy, guys. Call me crazy.
Yo, I can't.
Crazy.
Call me crazy, but
You're so crazy.
I want to buy Divock Boss.
Don't.
Ready?
I'm
A
telling
what?
you right
A
now.
Divock
A
Boss.
divot block, don't buy it.
I want one so
Okay,
bad.
please
Okay,
please
I'll tell you.
explain what is that?
So
What
okay,
A div
I'll explain. I'll explain because I actually know this one. A Divock Boss
okay.
is something created by It was during the Holocaust. It was created by kind of religious Hebrew a woman, like a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them, but it's basically supposed to be because supposedly there were demons in the camps that were making people sick and possessing people. Not so it wasn't only Nazis that were hurting these people, the Jews. It was also like demons and
what?
stuff. And these these Hebrew women, these Jewish women would make a box to seal in the demon and seal it with wax, like candle wax.
Mhm.
so that
Yeah.
they will still stay trapped in there with little artifacts like notes and like baby dolls and stuff. Yeah, so that's something that's real. I've seen it on like Sam and Kobe's YouTube channel. I don't know if anyone knows who they are. But
No.
they're so hard to get open because of it's been for like 90 years sealed in wax.
Yeah, I think there's a reason why they're sealed for wax for a reason, not to open it.
Right, right. Like, why would you open that? What the fuck? No, that's too far,
Like,
Alex.
and you know what's crazy? They're expensive. They're like $200 or $300,
Yeah,
like
they're
a
expensive.
product.
I want
Wait,
one.
they're real? They're like, they
They're
still
legit.
exist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can. The only way you can buy them is on the black market, like on the black web.
No, you can buy them on eBay too. You can buy them on eBay.
Oh, then I'm not going. No, I'm not going on that.
Not
Anyway.
eBay.
Yeah. So I knew about this for years. Like when I first got into like the supernatural stuff, I knew about it. I've known about it. I mean, and then I started recently watching Sam and Kobe because I only ever knew them for like their pranks and all that. And I started watching them because they started doing like supernatural like ghost hunting videos. And their second channel, they buy Dybbuk boxes and they open them on like on video.
What's wrong with them?
They want to discover demons and all that.
There's one right here for $120
No.
on eBay.
But yeah, they
What?
buy some of them on eBay, and then they also buy some on the black market. The ones on the black market.
So
As
my
of,
question is though, like, how do you know if it's legit or not? Like, I feel like people are just taking money at this point because they're like, oh, people are interested. Don't you think?
the ones that are,
Got you thinking there, huh?
the ones that are real, the ones that are real would have like really old rusted paper with Hebrew writing on it.
Okay. Okay, I could see that. But
Yeah,
can
they're
you fucking
usually.
imagine you pay like $200 and then it's like a fucking just like a regular ass box?
Yeah,
I mean,
I can
That
just go
would
buy a
suck.
car box for $200. No.
but you can just like clickbait on
Right.
YouTube.
Oh my
If you buy
god.
a Dybbuk box, I'm no longer friends with you. I'm sorry, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
mess with
might
them
I
like
might
that.
have to disown you a little bit, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
we might have to be on a temporary like disconnected for a bit. So and it's
Should I
like
risk
no,
you
no,
guys? Should I risk the livelihood of this channel?
no.
No.
Just kidding. I'm broke. I'm broke. I don't have any
Guy
money.
wants to. Thank God.
I'm broke, guys.
Good.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm broke.
I don't know.
Good.
I will prevent you even buying it if you even think about buying one. I swear to God, I will take all your money out.
You don't have my
For
my
real.
big
That's
connection.
crazy.
It's so bad, bro. It's so bad. Like
I could
I
hack
can't
it.
even. I can too. Oh man. No, never.
No,
I would
I
never.
cannot.
I can never do that. I mean, honestly, like courage to people who does that, but I just like in the balls to have that. But me, no, I can't even stand horror
Right.
movies.
Like,
What's the point of me doing that?
and exactly. And then I feel like the same way with like morticians and stuff. Like, yo,
I don't mind
props to
that.
you, but I could no, I can't do that. I cannot do that.
I was a
Hell
mortician, so
no.
No way, Manny.
You're
No fucking way.
lying.
You work with dead
yeah,
bodies.
yeah, I was a mortician.
Manny.
Yeah, yeah, I'm so serious. I did it for like I think a year or 2 years
What?
straight. Yeah, I was a mortician. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys this.
No.
Come on. Yeah, no, I was a mortician. Yeah, I was working.
Manny, I thought you were
I
a
was.
child of Jesus. That's why
I
I
am.
did
I am. I'm just bringing them
never.
to peace. I mean, just picking up their. So like,
Oh,
I
actually that's a really beautiful way to look at it. Okay.
yeah. So I mean, like it's not bad. Like what I do is like, cause like, so I was like, you know what, I need extra cash. I want my job. So my mom's friend is a mortician for the county in Erie, PA. So he was like,
Here we
hey, I
go
need a
with
helper.
PA again. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, I was like, you might help me. I was like, got you. So I was on call for like 24/7. I went to like I don't know how many houses, but more than 10, I'll tell you that. And then I went to this one house where like this was pretty nasty. The house was like falling apart. The patio was concrete, but it was like half demolished. So we were like, we had a gurney to carry it, and we weren't prepared for this.
That's Erie, Pennsylvania for you.
We had a gurney, and we weren't prepared for this. But the lady died in her bathtub, and she was like over 300 pounds. So, and she was fully undressed. So we had to use the sheet curtains and then our like sheets that we have with a gurney and put on top of her, so we don't have to look at anything.
And that's when Manny
So
saw his first naked woman.
no, because like she was there naked, so he was like, "Hey, hold on for a second and stay down here. We're gonna cover up." I'm like, "All right, cool." And because the husband was there, so the husband was there when he saw this
Oh,
weapon. So and it was sad. So and then we had the people who were coming in and comfort for them and tell them like like it's okay. I'm sorry to hear about your loss and stuff like that. So we're over here and we had to call an extra guy because she was pretty big and
Bring in a fucking
like
crane.
it was like the size of your door, Natalie. Like your door behind you, it was the size of the entry to the bathroom and the entry out. And same thing for the outside of the house. When we leave the house, the same entry. So like the doors were really small and the woman was like pretty wide. So we had to like maneuver it and like just to get her out. And as soon as we got her out, we put her in a hearse and then we strap her down and we took her to the morgue and then get her
Wait,
prepped up and
wait. She
everything.
fit in
I
the
like
hearse? She fit in the hearse?
you would embalm them and stuff?
we just go in there with mask on, gloves, and then just go pick her up.
No, no, like when you would take her back to like the morgue, right? Or the funeral home or whatever, would you guys like were you the one that would prep her, like take out her organs and
No,
all that stuff?
we we have people do that for us. We were just the body carriers. We just pick them up and then take them to the side. And then sometimes if they want us to do a little more because they are short on people, then we'll do that. Like I can tell you right now, I went downstairs of a funeral home, and I kid you not, there was a freezer on my right side. I walked in there by accident because I thought we were going in there, and there was like at least 10, 15 bodies in the freezer.
Oh,
Yeah. And during that time, I was an EM,
I don't know what to say.
I was an EMT and fireman during that time, volunteer.
And imagine being Manny at that moment. I can't save all these people. They're
Right.
dead.
I had
Oh
one.
my god.
I had a call. This one hit me a lot. I had a call one day, and this guy was like 22, 23 years old. He never had any medical condition. Healthy as a dog. Like kid was healthy. And I went to this call, and he was unconscious on the ground. He had foam and everything was seizing up.
Well,
So we're over here at
Oh.
respiratory.
he overdosed.
No, he didn't overdose. He just had a seizure and died. He just died from a seizure.
Oh
And
my.
literally, we tried to resuscitate him, and then the song called "Staying Alive" for "Staying
Yeah,
Alive."
everyone knows.
Well,
You have
when
to
we
follow that
Uh-huh.
beat.
yeah,
The
so
BG.
we go with the beat with that music. So when we do that, this kid was already DIA, like he was or DOA. So and we were like, and we were there for like an hour or so, and then after that we're like, and he was only 22. He had a good relation with the mom. He never used drugs. He never had any medication or anything like that, and he just died of a seizure. And that was a DOA
Jesus.
that I never forget, and I won't. And that was like the moment I was like, oof. It hit me because like he was my age when he died, and I was like, that's scary because
Yeah,
I
stuff
have
like that is
I have
scary.
medical condition.
Stuff like that is scary.
Mhm.
But I'm at a point in my life, even though I'm only 24, about to be 25 next week, guys. Yeah. Um,
Damn.
I'm at a point in my life when I see death, it just doesn't bother me anymore because I know it's just a way of life. The way I see it, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. It's just I just
I
don't try
feel
to stress.
that.
I just don't try to stress over it anymore. Um, because I because I'm an empath, so I feel people's emotions and stuff.
Oh my god, me too.
But now I'm just trying, like, when I see so much, I've seen so much death on the internet, in person, whatever. It's just at this point I'm just like, I just don't want to feel it anymore.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
mean,
you.
yeah. I like, and I can tell you this like there was back at home like in Erie there was a lot of people who passed away and I knew them and they're very close to me and I don't know if it's wrong of me or not but I looked at my phone I saw them what is it called what is it called they put on the newspaper like it's
Obituary.
like once there you go obituary. I looked at the obituary and it was like, oh, this guy died like at 23 or 25 years old, and his name was so and so. I was like, oh wait, I went to school with this guy, and like we were really close, and we were close buddies and classrooms and everything. And then I was like, damn, that sucks. And that was it. Like I didn't feel anything or anything. I don't know if that's wrong of me or not, but like
It's not.
some people,
If you didn't have a
It's
closer,
not.
because
no,
you may have known the person, but you didn't have like a close relationship with them. I mean,
Right.
yeah, you still
yeah,
feel bad because they were your age and they died so young, but at the same time, it's like I barely knew him. I just saw him around. Like there,
Exactly.
like
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
there's one guy I went to high school with. He was a year older than me, so a grade above me. Um, he he was on the football team. He was like one of the star players, and everyone loved him. He was such a nice guy. I remember one day I decided to miss school because I was sick, and I heard that he saved the kid from jumping off the second story of the school and trying to kill himself. Like he ran, grabbed him, pulled him back in, and um, and then years later, I'm in college. I'm in Broad College. I was like 19, 20 at this point. I found out that the same thing that Manny just said about that kid that had a seizure at such a young age. Like this kid was gonna be a star. He was a college football player. He was gonna be a star, and a seizure took his life. No drugs, nothing. He just died. When I found out, that hit me because I knew him. Me and him, like we weren't close, but we've had interactions, like a bunch of interactions throughout school. And when I found out he passed, it hit me because I knew him.
Right. Yeah. Damn. Why'd we get so dark? That was really dark. So
this whole
sad.
this whole episode has been dark, talking about fucking demons
Okay, but
and
like I
Ouija
mean like
boards
I
and
love this stuff
death.
though.
What
yeah.
happened?
No, it's like she said she likes this stuff.
No, yeah, no, me too.
Yeah, this stuff is like really cool. I think it's just really because I strongly believe, I don't care what nobody says. I strongly believe that we are not the only ones on this planet. I don't care. And just the same thing as like, oh, people are like, oh, the Loch Ness monster doesn't exist and all that. Yes, it does because we only know what, like 5% of the fucking ocean, 7%. Don't fucking know all that.
Well,
Don't.
technically, isn't the Loch Ness monster a lake monster, not a ocean monster?
Yes, it is. It doesn't matter. Okay, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
gist of
yeah.
it.
No, no, I believe
I
it
don't
too.
believe
Like,
in those things.
oh, I definitely believe.
What?
I
I
definitely
just,
believe.
I
Many,
just,
no, I wanna
I
I
mean,
wanna know why you don't believe in these things because
I
there has been so many things like
For
why would we think
real.
that vampires were real? Why would we always talk about like the mermaids and all? I strongly believe that they're real. They live
okay,
among us. I do not
so,
care.
so
But
like,
tell me,
okay,
enlighten me.
so like there's things there's certain things I believe and there's certain things I don't believe. So like for one, like biggest thing, Bigfoot. Yes, I do believe there's a Bigfoot because I can tell you right now, I almost counter one before,
Oh, I
and
believe it in
that
Pennsylvania,
that
huh?
yeah,
Oh my
telling you, man,
god.
yeah. So like I can tell you that I almost counter one, and then and Loch Ness monster, I don't know, I do I think there is a monster down there? Maybe, but I do believe there was a city underwater, and there was a city here before this even happened.
Absolutely.
Atlantis.
Absolutely.
Atlantis. So
Atlantis.
like
Yep.
Atlantis is definitely was one of them because the thing is that like if you look at Atlantis, they had such much technology and such much interesting things before we even came upon this earth. And like people saying like and there's proof evidence that they found of like, you know, of Atlantis. Like there's statues, there's like coliseums, there's
I've
like
seen videos of sirens. I've heard like the noises in the videos.
Yeah,
yeah,
me too. There's like this guy on TikTok. I haven't seen him in a while though, so I hope he's okay.
No,
But
I think
he's like on a ship
yeah, like he worked on the
and
ship
like
and he'll be
oh
recording the
yeah.
water
yeah.
Yeah.
and he hears like a high pitched yell that's coming
Yeah.
from the water.
Yes.
Do you
Like
know
trying
the
to lure him in.
you know the sirens do? Like like you guys know what sirens are,
Yeah,
right?
they sing songs
Yeah.
to
Right.
bring sailors in.
Yeah. They don't
Mm-hmm.
sing well, I mean, yeah, they sing songs, but they sing lullabies.
Yeah, lullabies.
So I mean, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Lullaby.
Yeah, so in the lure, the
Wait,
sirens
one thing, Manny. You know why they're called lullabies?
why?
because
Why?
they lull you in, they lure you in.
Oh, it does sound like lower bars, but it's a lullaby.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, okay, I get it.
yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. Wow. But I mean, like I said, I think there is a Loch Ness monster. Maybe. There's one thing I don't believe is that like I don't even know if a Titanic ship even sunk. I don't even know if that's even real because like
Now,
there's so many like pros and cons about it, and it's a mystery. So like I go neutral. It's like I don't know what to believe unless it's seen proven facts. And that's what I'm just
I
saying. But
what I
like,
believe in that it's almost like 9/11. How people say Bush did it. I believe it was the government that sunk the Titanic to kind of make a scandal, a story happen.
but Titanic was never supposed to sunk, right?
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
here's
it
the
was
thing: the
another boat,
Titanic.
another ship.
Yeah, yeah, the Titanic was so heavy and so sturdy that an iceberg wouldn't actually impact it or
exactly.
damage it.
That's why
It
I'm saying the government did it,
yeah.
not an iceberg.
Well, we didn't know if it was the government at the time. We weren't even born there at the time.
The government has been around. Have you never heard of the Pinkertons? That was the FBI before the
Who?
FBI.
Um,
What?
I mean,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
before
I
the
would never.
FBI, before the Federal Bureau, whatever they're called, there were Pinkertons. So those were the agents before FBI, CIA. They were everything all in one. And because they were in the 1800s, they rode around on horses, going after the biggest criminals, and it's a whole like conspiracy theory. I remember I saw this picture the other
I love
day on
conspiracy.
Reddit. I saw this picture the other day on Reddit where someone said they dug it out of their great grandfather's box that they had in the attic. It was a badge that it was like a fabric badge that you have on the shirt on the side
Hmm.
that said Pinkerton Agency. I was like, oh,
Hey,
maybe they were real.
What?
Yeah.
that would never.
Holy
That's crazy.
shit.
Yeah, that's wild. You know what? Uh, that I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
Now the reason why I learned
Right.
the reason why I learned about the Pinkerton Agency was because of this game, Red Dead Redemption 2. If you play the
Hmm.
entire story, that was the agency that was going after the main characters and the gang, because they were known for hunting down outlaws. Because this was in a time where it was going from like 1899 into the 1900s, and they were trying to kind of get the outlaws away from civilization. So their job was not to arrest them, but to hunt them down, so they can stop causing havoc on growing cities. That's what the game is based about. Outlaw gangs
What?
and agencies going after them.
You know what's crazy? I played that game before and I beat it, and I never thought of that was their names because I never paid attention
The
to. I just
Pinkertons. That's the last in the in the swamps when
yeah.
when they all get attacked. That's the Pinkertons.
Oh, I would never knew that. I would never knew
Yeah,
that.
and then in Red Dead Redemption 1, that's who killed John Marston.
Wow.
Yeah, I have no comments. Never played it, sorry.
I think you should play it just for the story. Um, it
It's
has a
so
great
So
long.
story.
like my favorite though to play is the God of War. Like that's like my shit.
God of
Like I
War?
love
Hell
Greek
yeah. I
mythology,
love it.
bro. I love it.
Oh my God!
I
You know what
strongly
game?
believe in those gods. Okay, though
If
they were so real. I don't care.
if you like Greek mythology, there's a game I just beat a few months ago. Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
So it's basically, oh, excuse me. It's basically so Assassin's Creed is a game based on this I forgot what they call it. It's like an agency in modern time that that kind of use DNA that they find on skeletons to kind of link someone to their past, to their ancestors. And
Okay.
one character in this specific game, their character is the granddaughter or grandson, because there's two characters you can play as the boy or the girl. They're the grandchild
Hmm.
of Leonidas.
What?
Yeah, yeah. So because they're the grandchild,
Oh, I gotta check it out.
because they're the grandchild of Leonidas, and Leonidas was thought to be a Greek god. They're the main character is half demigod. Like they're a demigod because of Leonidas. Now, but not only
What is it
Leonidas,
called?
it's called Assassin's Creed. So like the game franchise, but Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Odyssey. Okay.
I'll send you it. I'll send you it.
Okay.
Like when I found out it was about Greek mythology and ancient Greece, I
Mhm.
immediately wanted to play it because I've always been into like, ancient Greece and ancient like just ancient times. I used to be big into I used to be a big history buff. I used to learn about all this stuff and history. Um, I even took
Same.
in middle school. I took a Latin class just to learn the language a little bit. I already forgot the language. Don't ask me to say something. But I remember in that class we were learning about Julius Caesar and him conquering Alexander the Great and all those historical figures.
I'm one thing I was into was the Viking timeline, like
Oh
the
yeah,
period.
me too.
Dude, I
Oh,
love.
I love that. Yes.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot of people
Natalie,
don't like it.
another game is Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yes, that's a really good fun game.
Valhalla.
So it's the same
Is
Yeah,
that one
franchise.
like Vikings or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah.
Or
yeah.
And there's
okay.
there's a part in the game. There's like there's like a kind of like an arc in the game where you can play as Odin.
Oh, I found it.
Yep,
Valhalla.
I beat that game too.
Yeah. Not me about to like buy these just to have something to do at night. Oh my God.
Great
I'm
It's
story.
excited.
it's it's a good game. Like both of them are a really good game. I haven't played Odyssey yet, but I played Valhalla and it's really fun. Like it's Alex got me into it. I used to play Assassin's Creed when I was a kid. But Valhalla, I liked it because like I used to watch these shows called The Last Kingdom. It's on Netflix and it's a really good show
I've
and they
seen
have
it.
a movie of it.
Oh,
And
yes. I watched
yeah,
it too. Shut up. Oh my God. Okay.
uh,
Yes. I know what you're talking
I've
about.
I've watched it like maybe 4 or 5 times already, and like, and I'm on like the last episode, and I know like how it's gonna end. But like I haven't finished it because like I know what's gonna happen, so I'm like I have to be prepared before I watch it. So and it's I don't know. To me, I just like the time period of the Viking times, and like some people don't because the reason it being is that like the Vikings hated the Christians, so they would kill the
It
Christians and
wasn't.
then
It
tell them
wasn't
to
only that. It was also the fact that
no.
people thought of Vikings as people that just raided and killed just because. Um,
Yeah, and then that was the main thing because
you
they
learn
didn't like that.
you learn that people that the Vikings killed because they actually were the one the Christians actually hated them, not the other way around.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Christians
Because
hated them because they were pagans,
because the
as they call
Christians
them.
thought about them as Neanderthals, as people that don't have rules, that
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
So it's
Hmm.
Hmm.
like, okay, so we don't like you. We don't want you to be in our country, in our land. So you need to leave. Um,
Yeah,
so that's why the Vikings kind of killed them because they were killing them.
yep. And then it's but like and if you're gonna like if you're ever into like I tell people it's like if you're ever like go into like a new show or like learn about a certain time period, like for example Vikings, watch The Last Kingdom because it doesn't give you like
Yes.
it
Uhtred is
doesn't
my
give you like
favorite.
yeah Uhtred yeah or what's the other one's name? Um, Lavenslaw. Lavenslaw was my favorite. I can't believe that he
I've
died,
only seen the
but
first season, but I gotta finish it.
it is
I'm
good.
actually only
It's
on
good.
season 2, so there's 5. There's 5
Yeah,
seasons.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and then
so
there's the movie.
good. There's a
So
movie?
yeah, there's a movie, but you have to watch the show first, then watch the movie because the movie
Okay.
is the sequel after the show.
Oh.
They're they're
Yeah.
like they're looking like we're not done. Make a movie.
But like I just watch the movie and let me know how you react because me, I was not I was like no, I To this day, when I watched the movie, I was like that was it. That's all I'm gonna say. So, but it's like I said, it's a really good show. I recommend some people watching it. Like whoever's like
Mm-hmm.
interested in the timeline, just watch it. Like watch first 3 episodes, see how you think of it, and if you want to continue on, then go for it. They're not that long. I think they're like 42 to 45 minutes per episode.
Yeah,
So, but it's well worth it. I like it, so I wouldn't mind watching it again.
I feel that.
For sure.
Uh, I do. However, did you guys ever watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
Oh my
3
God, I
times.
love that time period, bro. It's so fucking good.
I
Now, the way
so
that it ended,
they
we
Shut
could
up.
they
have done
fucking rushed it.
more. We could have given more effort.
They rushed it.
Literally, my car's name is Khaleesi. My car's name is Khaleesi.
The Jetta, I mean the Volkswagen.
Yes, my little Tiguan. Yes, that's
Um,
Khaleesi.
yeah, no, I
She's the
love
mother of dragons.
I love every time period except for ours. Our time period fucking sucks.
Oh
But
my
Yo,
god.
for real. Even the
but
fucking music sucks.
all right, sometimes.
So sometimes, not all the time.
But no, people are gonna be in the future looking back at our time period, be like, maybe theirs is better. So it's like
Right.
that's just how it is. Like one thing
Yeah,
I always say is history repeats itself.
it
Like
really does though.
how I'm saying this that I hate our time period. People in ancient Greece were saying the same thing, and people in the 1900s were saying the same thing. It just repetitive. Everything that happened has already happened before.
Yep.
Some knowledge.
Knowledge. I need that.
All right, guys, that's
Uh,
the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Natalie, we loved having you on here. We were
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God, thank you guys. Thank you guys
No
so much. Bring
problem.
me some more times.
Of
oh for
course,
sure.
yeah. Thank you
Any
for.
any other time you want help on the podcast, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome.
Yep.
For sure. Gracias.
All right, Manny, take
Yo,
I'm signing out.
signing out.
Yeah.
So I gotta sign out too.
No, like sign us out. Say bye to the people.
Oh, that's what you. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. Thank you for joining the show, and then we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.